I think it's a difficult day for the BBC. It's a dark day for the BBC. I mean, we pride ourselves on truth, impartiality, and the quality of our journalism. That is absolutely what we stand for. And 25 years ago, we fell way short of our own standards at the time, let alone the standards that we've now set for ourselves. You know, we've improved our processes. But I have to say, reading that report, it's a difficult read.
Yes, Timbo, your organisation did fall quite short there, didn't it, buddy? Hey, the BBC is turning into just a toxic cesspool that's losing more and more public support every day. I can't remember the last time I checked the papers in the morning and I didn't see something negative about the BBC. But going back to what old Timbo there said, he said the BBC stands for truth, impartiality and equality of journalism. Now, if I was to say to you which media organisation or which news organisation is the most truthful, I'm not sure BBC would be your first choice, would it? If I was to say to you which news organisation or media organisation was the most impartial, you wouldn't answer with BBC as your first choice, would you? So this whole thing has really stirred up, and Tim doesn't often do these sorts of press statement things. And that was on ITV as well, weirdly. You'd think he'd have done it on BBC News, wouldn't you? Odd. Don't know why he did that. But this whole thing came about because of the Martin Bashir stuff. So let's take a little look at these stories and then we'll have a bit of a chat about it afterwards, shall we? Shamed Martin Bashir did fake bank statements to deceive Princess Diana into giving her bombshell Panorama interview, a damning report found today. A probe was launched into Bashir, sounds painful, and BBC bosses over how the then unknown journalist managed to bag the 1995 royal scoop. The 6-month independent inquiry conducted by Lord Dyson today found the BBC did not scrutinise Bashir despite knowing he lied 3 times. Well, they're not going to scrutinise Bashir for lying 3 times. They'll probably give him a pay rise for that in the BBC. Anyway, and it also confirmed the journalist commissioned fake bank statements and used deceitful behaviour to get the interview. The scathing report also said the BBC fell short of the high standards of integrity and transparency which are its hallmark. Well, integrity I think we sort of covered at the beginning of this video, didn't we? Transparency, are they very transparent? Because they're a bit sketchy on what they pay. They've got all these sub-companies. They encourage employees to open sub-companies so they can be paid to the company rather than the person, so that you can hide some of the wages and things. I don't see the BBC. It's very transparent. It's probably one of the least transparent media organisations of all time, isn't it? So anyway, what the report found. Bashir fabricated information to deceive Princess Diana into giving the 1995 interview. He commissioned fake bank statements and showed them to Earl Spencer. Well, why do fake bank statements matter? Why would that get you the interview with Diana, was what I was wondering, and they do answer it in this article. Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, told previously how Bashir used forged bank statements to convince Diana to do the interview. He said the papers wrongly showed 2 senior courtiers were being paid by the security services for information on his sister. The false documents also gave the impression associates of the royal family were selling stories to the newspapers. Diana's brother said if he hadn't seen the bank statements, he would not have made the introduction and the scoop wouldn't have happened. So Bashir's fake bank statement showed that money had been paid to people Diana knew for information on Diana, and that's why she chose to do the interview, so she can get the information out there herself. Fair enough. But she wouldn't have done that without Bashir faking the documents. Because of this whole controversy, the BBC, in a rare move, have chosen to do the right thing and do this. The BBC has said it will return a BAFTA it won in 1996 for its explosive Panorama interview with Princess Diana after an independent inquiry savaged the tactics used by reporter Martin Bashir to secure the sit-down. In a statement, BBC Director General Tim Davies said, although the report states that Diana, Princess of Wales, was keen on the idea of an interview with the BBC, it is clear that the process for securing the interview fell far short of what audiences have a right to expect. We are very sorry for this. As I said, the BBC is just a cesspit. This is probably just the tip of the iceberg of some of the stuff the BBC has done. I mean, we all know how dirty they can be. I mean, they're even filthy in just trying to collect their money, aren't they? The way they treat people trying to collect the licence fees, sending them the scary letters, demanding money with menaces by people knocking on your front door. They're a dirty company. and the TV licence sales are falling. They're tumbling. I mean, if it gets any lower, the BBC are going to have to register for Patreon and start asking for bloody donations on YouTube, I reckon, because it's going to get bad. And the more of these stories go around, the worse and worse it's going to get for the BBC. So carrying on with this story, an ex-Panorama producer says the BBC should make it easier for whistleblowers. Mark Killick said he was sacked after alerting the BBC to the existence of the forged documents used to entice Diana. Mr. Killick worked on the investigative journalism series at the time of the 1995 interview and first alerted the BBC to the existence of the forged bank statements used to entice Diana. After blowing the whistle, Mr. Killick said he was sacked from the programme due to disloyalty and then smeared by the broadcaster. So someone trying to do the right thing loses his job and has his name smeared by the media company that thinks it's the pride of Britain. That's what happened. He told the PA news agency, "When the BBC dismissed us, run a smear campaign and then the cover-up, lots and lots of people in the BBC at the time knew that. And it sent a message to the whole of the BBC staff, don't whistleblow. If there's a problem with the BBC, you could lose your job." While Mr. Killick did not specify a subsequent scandal at the BBC, the corporation was heavily criticised for its handling of the historic allegations against a certain 70s entertainer. If you look at the subsequent scandals that the BBC had, the continuing thread is surely people should have known. And there's a reason why people didn't say. It's because if they did say, they were in danger of losing their job. Now, this has been said many times about that certain 70s entertainer who will remain nameless on this channel, doesn't it? How did the BBC not know? The BBC did know. Even, what was it, Johnny Rotten, wasn't it, who did the interview, said that he knew, because the BBC insiders knew. But I was so scared of losing their job, because once you're on the BBC gravy train, it's easy sailing, isn't it? Well, you can't sail in a train, obviously, it's ridiculous. But I don't think the staff need to worry. I think the staff should open their mouth, because there are so many media companies now that are just crying out for talent. All the TV channels need talent. There's a million streaming services now. They need talent. The BBC are claiming in a video I did before, I'll put a link below, that there's a massive shortage of talent. So if you're working for a broadcaster, you don't got to worry about losing your job, because you will walk in to another job, probably for more pay tomorrow. So come on, BBC employees, whatever secrets you know, go to the papers, go to the news outlets and let them know. Keep smearing the BBC and we'll get it brought down. But what do you think of this story? Let me know in the comments below. It's always really busy in the comments and I love that. And I do read all your comments. Can't reply to them all, but I do read all your comments. So get down there, leave your comments now. While you're down there, hit the like button and I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.